I often receive comments wondering about how I manage to acquire so many perks or just get so overpowered for some videos. And the answer to that question is the subject of today's video: parallel universes. What exactly do I mean by parallel universes? Well, here's the world of Noita. To the far east and west is a wall of extremely dense rock, or EDR for short. On the other side of these walls, the world repeats infinitely. And so, if you can access these east and west worlds, you'll then have access to more perks, more health, more gold, etc. Basically allowing you to repeat entire runs multiple times with different items and perks offered in each. Well, that's real cool, but how do we access these? That's the tricky part, because these barrier walls are not composed of just EDR, but cursed rock as well. And cursed rock deals both very quick contact damage as well as 25 damage per second from just being in the vicinity of it and not even touching it. So how do we get through it? With a variety of different tools: black holes, luminous drill, high recoil, teleport, and polymorph to be precise. First, I'll show what it's like going through with just black holes. This is possible, but you're gonna need a lot of HP if you want to just walk through, so I wouldn't really recommend this method. If you have the HP to spare though, then why not? Next, let's try it with black holes that have higher duration and that are sped up. Unfortunately, the projectile repulsion field perk causes your black holes to fire in semi-random angles, so I'll aim down a little bit in order to try to shoot straight ahead. Alright. Now, I can use a teleport spell to quickly get across, but what I'm going to try instead is, because I have the concentrated spells perk, using the recoil from my main wand to push me across even faster. Alright, and I lost a relatively small amount of HP too. And now for the final method of crossing the cursed rock: polymorphing into a large worm. Keep in mind that the small worm does not have enough HP to survive the trip, and that polymorphing more than 80 times runs the risk of permanently trapping you in that form. Anyway, I'm just gonna cut my way over to the start of the cursed rock with a luminous drill and then start polymorphing, which could take a little while, obviously. But as soon as you morph into either a giant worm, death worm, or hell worm, remember to immediately hold W so that you burrow at max speed through the cursed rock. On the other side, all we have to do is continue to dig. It is possible to do this from the very beginning of a run, although the whole point of going to the parallel worlds is to continue a run and get even more powerful, so I'm not sure why you'd want to do this from the beginning, but you can if you want to. All you need is a flask of chaotic polymorphine and a bit of good RNG and a lot of patience. Since this will most likely bring you dangerously close to the polymorph limit, you need a little bit of luck too. I guess that falls into good RNG. You might want to try to loop back around into the EDR cliff so you don't end up just drowning like me. Alright, we've made it into a parallel world, so now what? The first thing you'll notice is that the areas will now have an east or west in front of their name, so East Lake, East Mines, West Desert, etc. Also, most points of interest, such as the island, skull, tree, dark cave, lava lake, and laboratory, are gone. The pyramid is still there though, as are the orbs. However, they are now orbs of corrupted knowledge and give you plus 50 max HP base, but also do damage over time equal to around 44% of your max life. They won't outright kill you though, making them similar to toxic sludge. Remember, picking up orbs increases the amount of health that the boss has. If you pick up 31 orbs, then the boss will have over 151 billion HP, making it functionally immortal. So, if you want tons of HP, it's better to search for hearts in the biomes, or to continuously repeat the Worm Rain event. You can also visit the gold rooms in each parallel world if you don't have an easy alchemic precursor recipe and want lots of gold. Other than that, in each holy mountain you'll find new spells, wands, and perks. However, going into the portals will actually take you back to the main world. So in order to access them, you'll have to dig into them, angering the gods. This really shouldn't be a problem by the time you're going into parallel worlds, though. Lastly, while you can fully explore multiple parallel worlds, the most I've explored is 3 to the west and 6 to the east. The more you explore, the more unstable the game will become, eventually resulting in a crash and losing all progress. So, I do recommend occasionally saving and quitting and backing up your save if you're going to be exploring some of these. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.